dear students, good morning. Welcome back to the another session of Anand Medical Academy. In this session, I am going to complete the prophase 1 with the rest of two phases. Diplotin and diakinesis were pending. The first phase is leptotin, followed by zygotin and followed by packaging. In the diplotin and diakinesis, what will happen? Let us see. Before that, you just remember in the packaging what has happened? Recombinant nodules were formed. After that, crossing over taken place and chiasmatas were appeared. But chiasmatas are very clearly appeared in the packaging. Now, in the diplotin, if you observe, this is the nucleus. Here in the one chromatin, this is a chromosome, in that it's one chromatid, not chromatic, chromatid. And here another homologous chromosomes will be there. Chiasmatas are appeared between non-sister chromatids. These two are non-sister chromatids. Understand? Then this is called recombinant nodule. By the help of recombinase enzyme, gene information will be exchanged from one to another. It has happened actually in its before phase, that is packaging. What will happen in the diplotin? In diplotin, dissolution of synaptonemal complexes will happen. It is a very, very important thing. So what is happening? Dissolution of synaptonemal complexes can be seen here. So synaptonemal complexes were formed in zygotin. What are synaptonemal complexes? So homologous chromosomes from that are becoming paired. So from the parents, different parents, then they are becoming separate. So that separation of homologous chromosomes. HLC short form I have written over here. So actually this is two different chromosomes. These are becoming bind like this. This is called synaptonemal complexes. This is happened in the zygotin, right? These complexes are again separate. They are dissolution of synaptonemal complexes. It is happening in diplotin. One should observe that. Why they are free and why they are combined, again why they become free. I will tell you simple logic. They are free because they are not exchanged their materials. They are combined because they have to exchange their information. That is what the specialization in the meiosis. After exchanging the information by recombination and crossing over, which takes place in the packaging, this happens in the zygotin, but information will be exchanged in the packaging. After packaging means after genetic information exchange. After genetic information exchange, again they become separate. Here also separated chromatids you can see. Here also separated chromosomes you can see. But these information is different. Information present after the dissolution of synaptonemal complexes in the chromosomes is different. So this is variation. These chromosomes can show variation. So that variations will be done in only through meiosis. In mitosis it never happens. So this is a markable change that happens in the diplotin. In the diplotin, these chiasmatas are clearly appear. Chromosomes will separate, but their arms will be overlap. So chiasma. What is chiasma? Junction where two non-sister chromatids are overlapped one on another. Now I am going to tell you another important point. In animals, this meiosis, mainly in human or in some vertebrates, in the particular step of diplotin, it will be ceased, means stopped. After some years, it will be continued. For your better understanding, I will tell you. See here just prophase 1, next metaphase 1, next anaphase 1, next telophase 1, continued by meiosis 2, right? In the prophase 1, what will be there? Leptotin, zygotin, pachytene, diplotin, and diakinesis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps were there. So what I am telling, in case of oogenesis in the women, in the human females, oogenesis means formation of ovum will be occurred. About this process we will discuss very depth in the second PUC, human reproduction time. Here I am telling you very correcting point. So when ovum forms, when ovum going to be generated through the meiosis from their mother cells, meiosis should occur by 1 and 2 phases. In the meiosis 1, prophase 1. In the prophase 1, the ovum, oocyte, cross leptotin and zygotin and pachytene. In the diplotin, it arrests about 12 to 15 years. Means 12 to 15 years it will be there in only diplotin phase. It was not promoted. The reason, some diakinesis or metaphase promoting factors are absent at certain age. When they become reproductively mature, when menarche happen, when menses starts, that time this diplotin unceased and continue the cycle. You just remember, some cases in the diplotin, some cells will be arrested just like a human ovum, and also some invertebrates. So that diplotin is a ceasing phase of human oogenesis in the meiosis 2. Here, then after diplotin, what will be there? Diakinesis. Let us see what will happen in the diakinesis after the diplotin. In the diakinesis, what is happening? Firstly, centrioles are moving towards the poles. So, centrioles moving towards poles. This is very important. This is happened in the prophase 1 of the generally mitosis. But in meiosis, in the prophase 1, in the last step, diakinesis, that will happen. Clear? Not even the leptotin, zygotin, pachytene or diplotin. Only in the diakinesis, centrioles are moving towards the poles in case of animals. Clear? Now, it is a final stage of prophase 1, there is no doubt, after all the 4. Terminalization of chiasmatas will be there. Chiasmatas means what? Generally, these chromatids are crossing over, the result chiasma, right? These chiasmatas are still appear, but homologous chromosomes are scatteredly arranged, means they are not at the center. Two homologous chromosomes are with their respective chiasmatas spread on entire the cytoplasm, not at center or not at corner, all over the cytoplasm. So here you can see that chiasmatas can be observed, and these chiasmatas along with the homologous chromosomes appeared scatteredly. Scatteredly means what? They are distributed, not uniformly, entire the cytoplasm place. So all the homologous chromosomes pairs, this is homologous chromosome, first pair, second pair, like that. In case of a human, there were 23 pairs of chromosomes are there. All 23 pairs of chromosomes, they are arranged. Like 23 sets, not at center, entire the cytoplasm, they are distributed. So all the homologous chromosomes in pairs, they appeared scatteredly, in pairs, not individually. End of this phase, nucleic membrane, NM means nucleic membrane, and nucleus both will disappear. Actually, you can guess it. After diakinesis, what will happen? Metaphase. You just recall the mitosis. After prophase 1, metaphase happened. Prophase 1 result, what? Centrioles are moved towards the corners, nothing but poles. Nucleic membrane, endoplasmic reticulum, all will be disappear. So that metaphase. Before metaphase, what happened in the prophase is happening in the diakinesis. So diakinesis is a similar step of mitosis prophase. Now diakinesis leads to metaphase 1 of the meiosis 1. Next, what will happen in the meiosis 1 metaphase? Metaphase, anaphase, telophase, we will see in the next video. By this session, I completed all the steps involved in the prophase 1 of the meiosis 1. According to this, I am representing a video that explains you all the steps like leptotin, zygotin, pachytene, diplotin and diakinesis visually. In this session, you are going to write 10 questions of assignment all over the prophase, not only the two phases like diplotin and diakinesis. From the leptotin to the diakinesis, entire the prophase 1 of the meiosis 1 is a concept for today's assignment. All the best. Google.
Prophase 1 of meiosis is the busiest phase of meiosis. Many things happen in this phase. I have described that, but because it is the busiest phase and it is most important phase, many authors, they love to subdivide it into different stages or different sub phases, right? So today we will discuss that what are the sub phases of prophase 1. We are going to discuss phases of prophase 1 one by one. So here I have shown a single homologous chromosomes. I have removed others for the sake of simplicity. So in first stage of prophase, first of all, what happens in prophase? It is similar to that happens in mitosis, that before prophase start, before cell division start, the genetic material, the DNA, is in the form of thread-like structure called chromatin, right? But it then condenses when cell division start, when prophase start, it further condenses, genetic material or chromatin further condenses to form chromosomes. So chromosomes is further supercoiled form of chromatin. So that is the first stage, that is leptotin. That is first phase of prophase 1, leptotin, in which homologous chromosomes, rather all the chromosomes are formed from chromatin, or you can say chromatin condenses to form chromosomes. Now this is the first phase of prophase 1. How can you remember that this is the first phase? Well, it is very simple. I think of it is that it is a beginning of love story of a beautiful couple. Not just a single couple, but 23 couples or 23 homologous chromosomes. So when a love story began to form in couple, they love to put their head into lap of each other, right? And that is the first phase of love story. And because they are putting lap, that is called leptotin. Actually, lepto means thin, and we say it lepto because initially the chromatin is thin and they condense to form chromosome, right? But I am abusing this term in order to make you remember this, that this is the first stage, right? So what happens in leptotin? Very simple, that condensation of chromatin occur to form chromosome. Then what happens? Then as the love bond in between them becomes stronger, they become close to each other. They become close to each other and they pair up with each other, end-to-end pairing. And as they pair up with each other, one of them lie on top of the other, right? And when they do so, a special bond is formed between them, and that is not just a bond of love, but that is the bond of proteins. A protein complex is formed between paternal chromosome and maternal chromosome of homologous chromosomes, right? And this complex that is formed, it is called synaptonemal complex. Nemal mean thread-like complex, synaptonemal complex. And this process of pairing, it is called synapsis. This process of pairing of paternal chromosome with maternal chromosome, this is called synapsis, and it is demarcated by presence of synaptonemal complex. And because they are pairing with each other, we call it zygotine phase or zygotine stage. Zygo means to pair up with each other. So in zygotine, they form, what happens in zygotine? They form synapse, and that is demarcated by beginning of formation of synaptonemal complex. Now what happens when a couple lie on top of one another? Of course they will do something, and while doing something, some material is exchanged in between them. Actually that is a genetic material. A part of this chromosome, it will go here, it will swapped with this part of chromosome. So you can see here that this part of paternal chromosome, it goes to this maternal chromosome, and this part of maternal chromosome, it lies here in paternal chromosome. So there is some exchange of genetic material, and this process of, that is what I am calling doing something, is actually exchange of genetic material, and it is called crossing over. So in this phase in which crossing over occurs, it is called packeting. They are packed up with each other in order to do something. I call it packeting. Not I call it, scientists call it. I am not a scientist. So that is packeting. Then what happens? Of course, after a couple has done something, they will have to separate from each other. They cannot all the time remain attached with each other, lying on the top of each other. So they have to detach from each other, and when they detach from each other, this complex is lost and they are separated from each other. Previously they had become a single entity, they had become one, right? Now they are separated and they are two different things, right? And we call it diplotin. Di means two, so they have become from one, from being paired up in zygotine and packed up in packetin. Now they are two different entities, but remember they are still attached here. So this phase is called diplotin, but remember the part at which they exchanged the genetic material, at that part they are still attached with each other. Their parts are still attached with each other, and you can see they have formed a cross-like structure. Here you can see this cross-like structure is formed, and this cross-like structure is called, what it is called, chiasma. Chiasma means cross. So chiasma formation, chiasmata formation occurs in diplotin. There are usually more than one chiasma, and that is called chiasmata formation, right? So here after crossing over had occurred, you can see still there is chiasma here. Now interesting thing is that homologous chromosomes, they are also called bivalent. This is one chromosome and this is other chromosome. These are two, so we also call them that this is bivalent arrangement of chromosome. This is bivalent arrangement of chromosomes. But how many chromatids are here? 1 2 3 4. So we have 4 chromatids. So if we talk about in reference to chromatids, there are 4 chromatids, so we call it as tetrad. So homologous chromosomes are bivalent as well as tetrads. Bivalent as far as chromosomes are concerned, and tetrad as far as chromatids are concerned, right? And after diplotin, they move apart from each other, they move away from each other, right? And this is called diakinesis. Diakinesis means to move through. Kinesis, you know, it means movement, kinetic energy, you must have heard of that. So this was the phases of prophase 1. Finally, in diakinesis, what happens that nuclear membrane is also lost, so that in subsequent phases, that is in metaphase and anaphase, they could be easily separated from each other. So here we don't have just a single couple, but actually we have 23 couples. Out of that I have only shown 3 couples, right? And again they have done something and they are attached with each other at chiasma, right? So let's review what happens in this. First you will watch the complete animation of prophase 1, then we will review it. synapses crossing over, chiasma formation. Right. Do you think it is difficult to learn these stages? It's very easy. First of all, a couple sitting in lap of each other, and not sitting in lap of each other, they are putting their heads in lap of each other, right? That is laptotene. They further compress, they condense into laps, right? Laptotene. Then after that, that stage comes when they come so close to each other that they pair up with each other, they become one. So after laptotene, they pair up with each other, that is zygotene, right? And that is, after that, they become so much packed with each other that they do something, they cross over their parts, right? And that is pachytene. And then they separate from each other, that is diplotene, they become two, and finally they further move away from each other. I think that is a breakup phase. Well, that is not breakup phase. Breakup phase is anaphase, when they are separated from each other. Still they are attached, and that is diakinesis. Here's something important to mention, that when they move further away from each other, this cross becomes more prominent. This chiasma becomes more prominent.